Hello, this is an overview video of the MemberLeap system. We're going to take a tour of the back end of our Pastry Chefs of America demonstration site. Let's go ahead and log in. After you log in, you'll see the main menu. Within that, at the top you see the admin menu, which is the administrative functions, all the features that admins or association executives would use. Under that you see a member menu and my membership information. The general members, this is what the general members would see. They would not see the admin functions. They would see these two sections. And if you need additional sections presented, if you want to have additional information presented for your organization, that's possible as well. But generally out of the box, this is the way it comes. And these icons and features represent features that the general members have access to after they log in. So they can register for events, they can access resources in the file archive, they can participate in message boards and a variety of other things. Or what's most likely is members will log in if they need to look at their billing history, or if they want to change their profile information, change their password, or if they wanted to pay dues. Now, just want to go over briefly as many of these admin features as we can, but before that I want to make sure that you see the help desk up here in the top. Click on the help desk link. This contains a large number of topics regarding all the various modules that are a part of the system. There's also a search feature, so you can search for help on a given topic and it would bring up the help topic related to that. Or if you don't find it here among the help topics or via the search, you can submit a help request. This will take you over to our ticket system and allow you to submit a ticket. We use ticket systems to track all the requests for information, bug reports, or requests for customizations, or if you just need help with something, just submit a ticket and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. We're monitoring those tickets every day. You should get a response within at least 2 hours, probably sooner during weekdays, and probably 8 hours on the weekend. But the ticket system allows us to track all the issues and all the questions that people have. Back to the main menu. Let's look at some of the content management features. Over here under Website App Management, click on Content Manager menu. And this menu has a lot of the features that are used just to maintain the content of the public side of your website. The main Content Manager, this has an outline format that reflects what is in the navigation bar of your website. So under About, we have History, Board of Directors. Under About here, History, Board of Directors, this was reflected. This allows you to add pages, links, and grid pages. And pages are just simple pages of content with images and text and however you want. And it's in a very simple, what you see is what you get format, and the editing controls are very familiar. All you have to do is just edit this like a document, and then click Publish. And your changes can be live. Links, if you needed to link to an external resource, let's say you wanted to link to CNN, you could do that. Let's just add a case here. Then it shows up in the nav bar, the navigation bar, and then that's a link to CNN. Let's just delete that. The grid page is for complex pages, and generally this is used for our home pages that come with your website, and it allows you to drag and drop features on the home page, rearrange, and to embed features such as a calendar, news, or slideshow. Or if you may just need to add some content, select an element type. And this is another type of editor that allows you to edit a complex page. This is done because of the responsive nature of the websites we do. That is, these websites are designed to be able to work in mobile devices as well as a desktop. And grid pages allow for easy editing of pages that can be designed specifically to look good in mobile devices as well as desktops. Back to the Content Manager menu, there's a Slideshow Manager. We won't go into detail on all these, but generally if you have a slideshow on your website, such as on the home page or elsewhere, these allow you to add, change, and delete the slides and to add captions to them. You can add a slideshow image using a cropper, so you can size the image just right. So if you have a large enough image from one of your events, you can easily add that to the slideshow on your home page. We have a lot of different features in the system that are designed to make it easy to manage content and different kinds of content, such as we have a photo album, a classified ad system, a job board, a video module that allows you to manage and present videos. And one of the frequently used pieces is the news manager. Frequently you'll have news items that are posted on the home page of your website, and this allows you to easily manage those. We'll just enter one really quick here, and you would enter short blurb information, and then let's say you want to enter the long story on a secondary page. Now I've added this sample news, and that shows up on the home page with a link to the detailed story. Everything is designed to make things easier for association managers so that they can easily keep their website up to date and manage their data. Now, along with the News Manager, there are some similar features. One is called Press Release Manager. So if you want to have your members present press releases that you publish on your website, that's another option. And there's a blog module as well. So if you have members or administrators that want to write a blog, we can easily turn that on for you for your website. Now, when it comes to member management, the heart of this system is the member database, and here we'll show you how the member database works briefly. Member database admin has a large list of members that's sortable on these various columns. And this view menu at the top allows you to view we could have particular member types. So if I wanted to view only the associate members, I could. Executive members, it will filter on that. Or I could view all records, including members and prospective members and other contacts that you may have in your database. On this side we have status. The system allows you to keep track of members who have dropped for non-payment. If they chose not to renew, you can mark them as dropped, or prospective members coming in that want to be a member but are in a pending status until they're approved. There's a search feature here that does a general search on the contact information. There are also column level searches. So I could look for everyone with an email address and a particular domain name. We can show and hide various fields. If I click through edit, you'll see here's how you can edit the contact information of a given member. And if you enter a username for a particular member, it will then prompt to send them a welcome email. So this is how you can grant access, by entering a username for a member. Here's where you can select member type. We can have different member types that we can set up for your organization with different dues amounts, and membership add-ons for additional features of membership you may want to sell. Here's a security level that you'd set if you want them administrative or just a plain member. And there are a variety of custom fields that we can add to tailor the database just to your needs. If you click on the little person icon, this brings up the member info page, and this shows a summary of all the information related to the member, their billing records, cross-referenced members, contacts that have been made to that person over time, events that they have attended. Moving over to member billing, assuming a person has a member plan that has a dollar amount associated with it, when they're added to the database or when they join, an invoice record is created. And as people pay, payment records are recorded, and this allows you to keep track of your receivables. It's an accounts receivable program for member billing, for membership billing and renewals. So here we show a member that had been invoiced, but then later a credit had been recorded. And there's invoice documents that are produced by the system, and these are useful for handling member renewal. There are also receipt documents that can be printed or emailed to members. And the billing menu is designed to allow it to easily process renewals and to handle new members and to record payments as those payments come in. And a lot of these processes can be automated so that you could have nightly renewals. That is, that renewal notifications can be sent out, and then people can pay online. And as those are recorded, then that shows up in the reporting that's available here. And then if members don't pay, you can have members dropped for non-payment. And a lot of the system can be completely automated, and requiring an administrator only to monitor the process. Let's just look at some of these. Here's a few reports. Member timelines. This is a way to view your renewals at a glance, to show terms of membership that are unpaid and paid, and at a glance you can look at all your members and see who's paid and who hasn't, and who's coming up for renewal. There is also a CRM that allows you to track your customer relations, your contacts with your members. So I can look at a member and see that they were sent a drip marketing message, or that they were sent a broadcast, or that we contacted them about such a thing. And this is a way to track all your contact with your prospects and members. There are several different reporting functions. There are simple reports that allow you to just easily produce a report or mailing labels showing all of your members or various types. So if you just need a quick list, you can have that. And then there is a custom report where you can do custom queries. So let's just go through one, create all the full member types, active ones, and we will select all of them, but we can do queries on any of the given fields in the database. Sort on a particular field. Select different output types. In this one, you can just pick the fields you want, and it'll output them. Just like that. For communication, we have several tools: broadcast email and newsletter editor. Probably what's most important is the broadcast email feature. This will allow you to easily edit a message, and these are also responsive now. These are responsive templates that allow you to send out a message that should be easily readable in a mobile device or on a desktop. All you have to do is just edit your message. Attachments if necessary. Select your recipients. You will do a spam test to see if your message seems spammy. The idea here is to make sure that your message gets through and doesn't get trapped by spam filters on the recipient end, and then send. The newsletter editor, I won't go into too much detail on this, but the idea is that it will allow you to build a more complex document with articles and other features, and it's a way for members to collaborate in building a publication for your association. It's designed to be an electronic newsletter and built around templates, so you can have different format newsletters. There is a drip marketing feature, and this allows you to set up a series of messages emails that can be sent out to members and prospects based upon certain triggers. So if a person is added to your prospect list, you could send them a message 5 days, 10 days, 20 days after they've been added, so that you can make sure your message keeps getting out there and you have the best chance of having a prospect become a member, or having a member get involved, or having an involved member continue and renew. In event management, we have several features. Events are critical to most associations. Number one is the calendar. This allows you to edit the calendar that typically would show up on your website. In this case, we have our simple calendar shows up on the home page. This Strudel Expo, we'll just take a look at this. Edit the dates of the event, that name. You can have categories of events, that description, start and end time, that location, so there can be a map. There's also an invitations system. It allows you to invite members and non-members and to get a quick yes, no, maybe from them so you know who's going to plan on coming. For more complex events, there is event registration. Event registration allows you to conduct registration for conferences and conventions, and typically events where there's money involved, where people are paying a fee to participate. So to set up such an event, and there's a large number of options in how to set these up, but in general you set up your event and your dates, and then you set up package. You have discount codes, so people can enter the code, they can get a discount. Then you set up packages, and these are base prices for people to participate. Packages can be limited for members, or they can be for non-members, they can be for both. And then you set up a variety of custom fields, so if you need to collect information about what breakout sessions they attend, or meal options. This gives you a preview of what one of the screens would look like. And then once that is set up, you can promote that event and people from the public or members can use this to sign up and then pay. You can also allow non-members to join during event registration. There's also booth registration. So if you have a convention, you can allow people to select a booth if they're an exhibitor. And then at the end, then they're given the option to pay, and they can pay online. Also, along with event registration, we have a unique feature is a proposal submission. That allows you to conduct a call for proposals so that presenters can send you proposals for what they would like to present, and then you can use this system to organize your screening of these proposals, to score them and grade them and decide who will be presenting at your conference. And there are a variety of other features. For example, the file archive. This is a way to organize documents. Frequently organizations will want to keep their documents organized so that members can log in and access them. We have a couple of features which are similar but slightly different. We have surveys. We have a forms builder. And these allow you to build forms. So if you want to build a very simple form and just to allow members or non-members or anyone to fill out such a form, you can use this system to build any form that you can come up with. And then as people fill out the form, the data is stored, and then you can export that. So this, if there's any gaps in the system in terms of collecting information, the forms builder allows you to do that. And the survey system is similar, but it's more restrictive. It's designed just for members. It's to to survey your members. There's also an elections module, which if you want to conduct an official election for your organization, that's an option as well. There is the Projects and Committees feature. This allows you to organize committees, that is subgroups of your members, so that they can participate. This is a great way to organize members into subgroups and even to designate people as a chairperson. Within projects and committees, they can have their own documents, they can have their own message boards, they can send emails to each other. It's a great way to empower your members and empower committee chairs to take care of their project. The message boards are probably one of the most powerful features that a lot of organizations use. They allow people to carry on discussions online. So members can log in and create a topic, and then other members can go in and respond to such topic. And you can read the discussion. These are also powered. This is also enhanced with an email list, so that topics can be started and people can do all of this message board activity via email. So they could receive, people can post a topic and people can reply via email, and it all gets posted back into the message board. Very useful for board discussions and committee discussions, or just general interest of an association. There is a donations feature which allows you to do fundraising. So if you wanted people to just make a donation to your association, you could do that. You can be a little more complex, and you can come up with items that you would like them to donate. We have a wish list feature which allows for a more sophisticated campaign. And there's the mobile app manager. If you have opted for a mobile app, you can manage the content that goes into that app and the features that are available in that app. If you're interested in getting a mobile app with us, just submit a help ticket. Well, that's the end of the tour, and I hope this has been helpful to you. And if you have any questions, please submit a help ticket or contact us. We'll be glad to answer anything you have.